Well, hello there. How are you doing today? Do you feel like doing a little bit of DIYing with me? Well, come on in. Let's get started. What do I have going on for you for today? Well, as most of you know, I've been working really hard on my house, and so today I wanted to share with you the girls' bathroom. Allie and Kayla both share a bathroom, and it is a bathroom that has pretty much stayed the same for about 20 years, and it was kind of this beach coastal theme. Not really sure why I did it that theme. I think because at the time Ray was here and it just kind of was a neutral theme. And so since I've been redoing the house, I decided to redo their bathroom, and the outcome of their bathroom turned out amazing. They love it, I love it, and it just kind of goes with the flow of the rest of the house. And so I'm gonna show you how I redid their bathroom, and I did this, I would say, on a budget. So I'm gonna quit my gabbing. Let's jump into it and let me show you the before and the after of the girls' bathroom.
Alrighty, so here is the girls' bathroom, what it looked like before the cabinets were painted. This is real life teen girl bathrooms. And so, yeah, it was the beach themed, and it had been that for probably 12 to 15 years. And so the girls were just kind of done. They wanted something new and updated. And since the rest of the house had been done, it was time to get started on it. And the first thing that needed to go before painting was removing these antique looking towel hooks. They weren't even beach theme. I don't know why I had chosen these, but I really just disliked them. And so, yeah, we're just gonna yank these right out of the wall, pull those wall anchors out. And since we're starting with a clean slate, I'm gonna go ahead and fill in all the holes, sand everything down, and we're gonna have a fresh new canvas in this bathroom to work with. If you've seen my other renovations, you know that one of the things that I was really excited about, and it might seem odd to some, was really taking down all of the decor in the house and filling in all of the holes. Over 20 years, I was kind of surprised how many holes were in the house that were actually covered up by old decor. And so it felt really good just to start over again and fill everything in. And so, yeah, this pink to white spackling is great because you really don't have to guess when it's dry. You can see when it's dry because it goes from pink to white. And although it looks flat, I did buy some texture, and you'll see that later. And so here in the girls' bathroom, I'm gonna go ahead and remove the towel rack too. They don't use this, and so it was really just for decorative towels. I have an idea of what I'm gonna do with their bathroom here, and so towel racks are not needed. And so this is gonna be filled in and, yeah, done away with. And I am certain somebody is going to cringe at the way I take this stuff out and the holes that were left in the wall. But honestly, I knew I was going to fill them in, and I have textures, so I just went ahead and went with it because these were actually siliconed on too. And so I don't know how to get this off, but you know what? I got it off, and with this one, it left a huge hole in the wall. Let's see here. Come on, get it off there, Kelly. Yeah, I think I pulled out the anchors too. Oopsie. Oops. It was a bigger hole than I anticipated, but it's okay. We'll fix it. When you've got textured walls and you spackle like this, it leaves it flat, and then when you paint, you can see it. And so you can buy cans of texture that you can spray on. You just spray it on. It dries within a couple of hours. Once it dries, you do need to lightly go over it with sandpaper just to kind of flatten out the bumps. You don't want to smooth them out. You just want to flatten them so it doesn't look like popcorn ceiling, I guess. And that's what I did with all of the holes and whatnot that I filled in. Once it was all dry, you can see there that I had already painted just because I wanted to make sure it looked blended in, and it did. And so I'm going in with the same paint that I've used throughout the house, A Creature of Habit, the Cafe Latte by Valspar. It is a paint and primer all in one. And I want to say, I think I used a total of 10 gallons of paint for the whole interior of my house because I really just went with one color. And so, yeah, the girls' bathroom is getting this as well. We all really liked this color. It's a good earth tone neutral color, and that's kind of where we're at. We're not big color people. You can see here, I had the walls fauxed before, and it was pretty much a neutral color, but it was time to do away with the faux because I feel like that's kind of dated. And once you've lived with it for almost 17 years, you're kind of ready for just something solid, and that's kind of where we were at. And look there, where that gaping hole was from the toilet paper roll. You can't even tell. With a little bit of spackling and texture, it is as good as new. This house was pretty much a new construction home when we moved into it. The people that had bought it after it was built had lived in it less than a year, and then they moved out, and then we bought it. And so over 20 years, a house settles, and you get cracks in the drywall or in the ceiling, or you get gaps in the floorboards, and they come away or pull away from the wall. And so one of the other things that I was really kind of looking forward to doing was filling in all of the gaps from the wall and the floorboard, and there was a lot of them. I really wanted to clean up the floorboards and put a nice bright new fresh coat of paint on them. They previously had a color called Swiss Coffee, which is a bit of an off-white, and when you put white next to it, it kind of gives it like a dingy look to it. And so I really just took the time before I cut in to either, I guess, spackle or caulk all of the floorboards and fill it in. And I think in the girls' bathroom here, it just needed a little bit of spackling. And so once I did that, I either went over it with a washcloth to smooth it out if it was caulking, or sandpaper if it was spackling. And in this case, it was spackling. And so once I got it good and smooth, I felt like I was good to go with painting it. Now, I am not a professional painter. I just do things the way it's easiest for me. I try to work smarter, not harder. Now, when painting, I'm not a taper offer personer. I'm not. I don't tape off, and this is the only instance that you will see me tape off, and it really is more about convenience and speed than anything else. When doing my floorboards, I went the route of not cutting in on the bottom before I did the floorboards. I wanted to hold off on that so I didn't have to be neat when I was doing the floorboards. I could really just lather on that paint, slap it on, not be neat about it, get a nice good thick coat on it. Then I'm only cutting in once. When you are cutting in and you're meeting two colors together, it's really hard to get that seamless look unless one of the colors overlaps the other. And when it comes to floorboards, I want the seam to be seamless, the line to be seamless between the wall and the floorboard. And I want it to be smooth. I want there to be a nice clean cut line. And so I have found the easiest way to do that was to paint my floorboards the color I'm painting them, which is just a snow white. Get it on the wall. Then I can easily go in with the wall color and cut across the top of the floorboards. And I'm getting a nice clean line, and I'm only cutting in once. Cutting in with floorboards up on the wall can be hard. There is a brush that makes it easier, but I just felt like this was the easiest way, and putting the paint there on the bottom prevented the paint from going on the grout and the tile. Then I just pull up the tape and I had a good clean line. Because cutting in around grout is also kind of a pain to do and takes a bit of time. This way, honestly, it took me like 2 or 3 minutes per floorboard, and it just made it feel even more satisfying when it was done. You know what would have been so satisfying here? A tape pull. I don't know why I didn't do it, but I should have, because there's nothing more satisfying than a tape pull and a good clean line. Can I tell you that life with doodles is the best? Yes. Winnie really does have separation anxiety, so much so that she found her place out of the way in the bathtub. And look at her. She does not look happy right there, but believe it or not, she was. And she really just hung out in there all day with me, and I just love her so much. And then you look over here and here's boy Biza, just like, how do I get in there, Mom? I want to get in there. I feel left out, Mom. Boy, I love him so much. Yeah, doodles are the best. I think she wants out, but she just doesn't know what to do. Okay, so back to painting. While the floorboards are drying, I'm going to go ahead and cut in here right along the ceiling. Now, there is an angled brush that is great for cutting in. When cutting in, again, I do not tape off. I just feel like it's a waste. It bleeds even half of the time when you tape off, or maybe I wasn't taping off right. It takes like an hour to tape off, and it's just, no, I'm not going to do it. If you have a good stiff angled brush, you can get a good clean line whether you have a non-shaky hand, a steady hand, or not. And so, yeah, I like to cut in and get it as close to the ceiling as I can. I don't like it when there's a gap between the wall and the ceiling there. Again, I want nice, clean, seamless lines. So my sweet Winifred is very attached to me, and I think it's because she is about to be Mama Winnie. Yeah, fingers crossed, not gonna lie, Winifred baby would be amazing. And yeah, we're kind of excited. We're keeping our fingers crossed. Okay, now I've got to get back to painting, but look at her. Just love her, and it's nice and cool in there, and I think it feels good on her. I love my doggies. So back to cutting in. Let's get this done so we can get to moving on to the fun part, which is decorating. So as I was doing this window, I realized that I didn't order replacement blinds for this window after I had tinted the windows. I had replaced all the blinds in my house, but I live in the high desert and the temperatures get pretty hot, the windows get pretty hot, and after I had replaced my blinds, because I didn't replace them with real wood blinds, I replaced them with a faux blind. They had melted and warped, and so there was about 4 windows that I had to replace the blinds, and this was one of them, but I never ordered this one. So I've got new blinds on the way for this window. The windows have been tinted and the blinds didn't warp this summer, so I knew I was good to go ahead and replace all the blinds. I wasn't going to replace them until I knew whether or not the tint was going to stop the blinds from warping more, and it did this summer. And so that was my test, so we are good to go. That was an expensive lesson to learn, but whatever. So I am putting just a linen curtain in here, and because the girls have glass doors, I wanted matching curtains. I wanted the shower curtain to match the windows, and I kind of wanted almost a floor-to-ceiling curtain for the shower curtain. I was about a foot off, but that's okay. It's tall enough. I like the look of it. And this, again, is not a shower curtain. This is just a regular, I want to say like 92 inch. I don't think it was the 101 inch. I think it was the 92 inch curtains, and it was matching the window curtains as well. And so this is a great alternative to using a shower curtain. You can really get creative with it, the patterns, and it's versatile. I picked up this chest from Hobby Lobby. They always have really great deals on their furniture. It may not be for some, but it was for me. I wanted a piece in their bathroom that would work for toilet paper and all of their feminine hygiene products that they could hide, because there's no cabinets in their toilet room. And so everything was being placed outside of that room under their sinks, and then it was just kind of set in a basket on the floor. And so I really just thought, we're going to do away with the towel racks since we don't need it. We'll put this in here. It'll be cute. It'll be a decor piece. It'll add to that rustic, modern farmhouse feel that we're going for. It'll lighten up the room, and it gives them a ton of storage there in the bathroom for whatever they need. And so I want to say that I probably spent like $89 on this piece at Hobby Lobby, so it was worth it. And oh my goodness, I love it. They had it in 3 different colors, but I wanted to bring in a little bit more white to lighten up the room and make it feel not so tight and claustrophobic in there. And yeah, it's got the 3 drawers, and when the drawers are closed, you can slide the barn door over, and it's got like 3 more shelves that the girls can use for towels or shampoos and conditioners, whatever. And so yeah, look at how cute that is. I love that. And as far as the decor, we really did stick with Hobby Lobby. Yeah, Hobby Lobby threw up in my house during this renovation because they've got such a great deal when it comes to the 50% off wall decor. You really cannot beat it. And I wasn't in a place where I was going to DIY every piece of decor for every room of my house. And when it came to the girls' bathroom, I really wanted to let them have a say on what they wanted. So when there was the sale, we went there and the girls really picked out what they wanted on the walls. I gave them kind of a budget, and they stayed under that budget. These pictures were kind of a cool addition because they have that sage green in them, and I wanted to add just a touch of that green to this because I think it goes so well with the brown, and it softens it up and again adds to that modern farmhouse feel. And then we found these leaves as well, which were green, which was just going to add a bit more color to the neutral palette that we had going on in this bathroom. Look at how cute that is. I love it. Oh my goodness, that color goes so good. what a cool, yeah. And we went with some galvanized pieces for the trash can and the toilet brush. And truth be told, I don't even use the toilet brush anymore because there's that new one that you can just pop off the sponge part now. And now I ask myself, why did I use a toilet brush? Because it's kind of gross when you think about it. And so, yeah, anyway. I put all of the screws and stuff in beforehand. So for filming purposes, I could just kind of bring in the pieces and hang them up. These are the hooks that the girls wanted to go with. We got them on Amazon. It came in a set, and it actually came with a towel rack that we actually ended up using, I want to say, in the laundry room where the sink is there. But look at how cute that is. I darkened up the wood around it because it came in a real light wood, and I wanted to stick with the darker tone. And as I'm putting it on, it was wet because my impatience, I didn't have those pants on today. I just wanted to get this done. You know, when you're at the end and you're decorating, you just want it all put together so you can see the final outcome. Well, that's kind of where I was at. And yeah, now it's time to put the new toilet paper hook on or holder on. And again, this was a full set that I got on Amazon. I will link it in my Amazon store link in the description box below if you're interested. Oh my word, I love these. I love them so much better than the ones that were there before. Oh my goodness, it's really coming together. And whenever I clean my bathrooms, I always do kind of like a little decorative thing with the toilet paper, just so the girls kind of know that the bathroom was done, as if it wouldn't smell good. But yeah, they always see that and they get a kick out of the things that I do with the toilet paper. And so here I am just kind of doing a toilet paper rose flower, and it's super easy, super cute. And yeah, so with the light switch plates, I couldn't find any that I really liked, and so I just went to Lowe's. I picked out the cheap white ones that were under $1. I got a can of Rust-Oleum's oil rubbed bronze, and I spray painted them all, and I couldn't be happier with the way they look. I had taken down the girls' light fixtures because they were a brushed chrome, I guess, and I spray painted those to save on money so I didn't have to replace them. I liked the style of them, and the hardware was already up. I just didn't like the color, and so I took them down, spray painted everything oil rubbed bronze to go with the doorknobs and all the door hardware. And yeah, easy peasy, budget friendly, and yeah. You can kind of see the light fixture up there, how I spray painted it. And I also took that same spray paint, sprayed it in a bowl with a brush, and painted the frame of their mirror because it was just this awful discolored beige that had turned like a mustard yellow. And I really liked the look of the frame itself, and I didn't want to risk taking it off and breaking the mirror. So I just went ahead and painted it the same way that I've painted my sink fixtures in my bathroom, and it just brought them back to life again. Made the mirrors look newer and updated with the darker frame. And yeah, I am just loving the way this bathroom looks. Yeah, you can see the frame of the mirror here. It really turned out nicely. And the girls really picked out a lot of these pieces from Hobby Lobby. I had a little help in it, but they really had an eye for what they wanted. And look at how nice those cabinets look. They are not that awful orange maple wood color anymore. They look so clean and new, and I think the bathroom in here costs me maybe $50 to paint their cabinets, and so it was worth the upgrade. And they were a good quality cabinet throughout my house, and so it was worth putting the work in to paint them. And if you're new here, the paint I used was a chalk paint because it is very forgivable and there's very little prep involved. But chalk paint does need to be sealed, and I did have to seal it with a wax sealant that actually cures, dries hard, and is very durable. Now, again, with some of the decor, like this jar, it was just fall. And so when Hobby Lobby was transitioning from fall to Christmas, they always have a really good sale that's 75% off. And because fall is the color tone palette that I'm kind of going with, I waited to do this so I could get that decor. And once that sale came, that's when the girls and I went and picked up a lot of stuff from the fall line that was 75% off. And this glass jar was one of them. It was green before, but I spray painted it with the oil rubbed bronze and adding some twine because I wouldn't be me if I didn't. Of course, this bathroom is gonna have burlap and twine in it. Oh my word, and can I just tell you, these flowers are my absolute favorite. I got a couple bunches of them last year, and so I knew that I wanted to get some this year if Hobby Lobby had them for the bathroom. And they are perfect. They're that cream tone with a little bit of brown. They've got some of the soft green leaves in it that are not an awful bright green. And it's gonna be perfect on top of this chest with a burlap doily or placemat because this was in the fall line at Hobby Lobby. So I got these burlap placemats for 50 cents a piece. And the flowers I got for $1.25 a bunch. You can't beat that. I really stocked up on those throughout the house. And I bought some of these larger green beads with some twine on them just because I wanted more of the green. I wanted more burlap and twine. And oh my goodness, I love the way that looks. Look at how nice this cabinet chest turned out here. I think it is such a fun piece, a good statement storage piece, and I love, love, love this. The girls liked this. They wanted it on their door, but I wasn't super excited about the bow or the leaves, so I decided just to disassemble it and personalize it, and it was easy to do. I am one who really loves lamb ears. I love that sage green, and although these green leaves are okay, it just wasn't what I wanted. I wasn't feeling it. Didn't throw them away. I put them in my stash, but I wanted to replace them. I liked the size of the wood beads and the color, but I wanted lamb ears and a burlap bow. So that's what I did. Yep, a nice burlap bow with wire in the ribbon, which will help it keep its shape. And oh my goodness, look at how pretty that looks compared to what it was. It is perfect. It's gonna go on their door, and even though their door is white, I think that it's okay. I think it looks good. I like it, and there we go. Look at how pretty that is. Yeah, and that ring was also on clearance as well. Pretty much everything I got was on sale or on clearance. I love that. These wood stools were from the beach decor before, and I just loved them and thought they were so cute, so I didn't want to get rid of them. I wanted to reuse them, but the color is just not it. It gets lost with the counter and the wall. It just needs to stand out more. And so to do that, I used some of the Old English dark furniture scuff. I know, right? Who would have thought? But you can use that to stain things. And it's what I've used to stain all of the wood pieces on my walls from Hobby Lobby that are decor. And I did that so I had all the same color. It dries super quickly, and I just love the color. And so, yeah, I wanted these stools to be darker so they didn't get lost and kind of just blend in with everything else. I wanted them to stand out and make them a statement piece. And so just by brushing on this Old English scuff repair, wood stain, whatever it is. It's been around forever. It's gonna really update these and bring them back to life. So for the toothbrush holders and whatnot, the girls wanted the galvanized tin look. And so because they went with that look, I decided not to paint their sink fixtures or change them out, just so it's still kind of tied in with everything. And truth be told, by this time I was just kind of done and wanted to be done with this bathroom, because it was like the last thing that I was renovating in the house. And you know, when you're at that final stretch, you're just like, okay, I want to be done. And so maybe later on I will switch out their fixtures, but for now I'm not going to. I think it looks fine. And so yeah, all of these pieces, I got them on Amazon. I will link all of it in my storefront in the description box below. And so yeah, with this stool, I decided just to put a little bit of burlap, add a cute little flower set just for some height and dimension and texture. And I think it's cute because she's got a big enough sink. Why not? She didn't need the space. And so Kayla often says, like, why do I get the smaller sink? I'm older. But truth be told, this has always been Kayla's sink, and the other sink, the longer one, was Ray's. And so when Allie moved into this bathroom, she just took over Ray's sink, and Kayla just didn't want to move everything over. So she stays. But yeah, look at how nice that looks. It is so cute. I am so glad I kept those stools. And these little glass jars were from Hobby Lobby as well, and I spray painted them the oil rubbed bronze just so they weren't clear. And yeah, I love it. Look at that. Let's take a look.
I love the bathroom. I just love it. I feel like it just goes with the rest of the house, and the girls really like it too. They had fun picking out the decor, and now they're just super happy with it, and I think that they're honestly glad to be done with the beach and the coastal theme in there. I hope you all enjoyed today's bathroom redo on a budget. If you're looking for more DIY inspiration, well, guess what? I've got you covered. You can click on the video right over here, and it'll take you to some of my past favorites. Until next time, everybody, I hope you have a fantastic day. Stay happy, stay safe, stay healthy, but most of all, you know what I'm gonna say. Stay positive, please, because I'm sure trying. Bye for now, everybody.